Hello students, as the continued part of a module number 5. So in the last two PPTs we come across the introduction to the additive manufacturing, advantages and limitations of additive manufacturing, and in the second PPT 7 different methods which are used as a additive manufacturing techniques. Now this is the last PPT of a module number 5. Here we'll go through the applications. So what are the important areas of applications in which the additive manufacturing is most probably used? The very first one is a rapid prototyping. See, in the research purposes, the required type of a product can be very fastly manufactured with the help of a additive manufacturing. That's why it is used as a rapid prototyping. So we can make the changes at any moment, okay, as it is very easy to change the CAD model with the help of a CAD software. So any changes can be made very easily. That's why it is most probably used in the rapid prototyping as a it's the first application. Second one area in which the additive manufacturing is used is known as it is a food. So Cornell Creative Machine Lab is making food items such as chocolates, candy, pasta, pizza using 3D printing technique since 2012. So the chocolates, candy, the pasta, pizza, all these food items are going to be produced with the help of this 3D printing technique with the help of the lab known as a Cornell Creative Labs since 2000. Also the in the food processing area also the additive manufacturing plays its important role. Apparel, so the products such as customized shoes, cloths and eyewear are being manufactured. So the additive manufacturing not only used in the food processing area, it also used in the apparel products such as a manufacturing of a shoes, cloths, eyewear, that is the goggles. So in the recently the company known as a Nike, they are going to be use this 3D printing technique to produce the shoes which are used by the American football players. So the 3D printing technique is used to produce the shoes, and that is done with the help of the company known as a Nike. Okay, so the shoes, cloths and the other goggles are also going to be manufactured with the help of this additive manufacturing. Fourth area, that is the vehicle. So in 2010, Arby became the first car whose whole body was 3D printed. Then in the 2014, the Swadesh supercar manufacturer Koenigsegg manufactured a supercar having many 3D printed mechanical parts in it. So in the production of vehicles also this additive manufacturing it is plays very important role. Then firearms, the items like guns, rifles, safety equipments which are used in the defense are going to be manufactured with the help of additive manufacturing. In the year 2013, Solid Concepts based in Austin, Texas, USA succeed in manufacturing the first working metal gun. So the metal gun is produced with the additive manufacturing in the year 2013 with the USA, that is the concept known as a Solid Concepts. So in the defense also the additive manufacturing plays very important role. Coming to the medical, medical equipments are going to be manufactured like a human parts compared to same human parts like a specific implants, hearing aids, dental products or pills are manufactured by additive manufacturing. So the surgical equipments are also going to be made with the help of this additive manufacturing, that is nothing but the medical area. Bioprinting, so bioprinting is nothing but it refers to the manufacturing of artificial biological organs like a body part and body parts. So some body parts are going to be manufactured with the help of this 3D printing technique, and that can be successfully implanted into a human body, those who are act similar to that of a original parts of a body. Okay, so here in the bioprinting also the additive manufacturing plays very important role. Space. So in the space, the additive manufacturing is going to be used. So in December 2014, NASA emailed CAD drawings for a socket wrench to astronauts uh, aboard the ISS, that is the International Space Station, who then printed a tool using its 3D printer. It means in the space organization also the additive manufacturing it is going to be used. Now coming to the last bit, that is known as a recent trends in manufacturing. So additive manufacturing applications for non-engineering and domestic application includes hobbyist printing, gift article printing, ceramic printing, chocolate printing, bioprinting and human organs. So many different areas in which the additive manufacturing is going to be used. Carbon fiber reinforced plastic printing, that is CFRP. So it is nothing but the composite material, carbon fiber reinforced plastic printing. So not only the additive manufacturing uses the solid metal, it also uses the this composite material, as it consisting of a carbon fiber reinforced plastic. So that is used for the another one area, right, where the additive manufacturing is going to be used. Multi-material printers are capable of printing more than one material and make the composite structure consisting of two different materials, such as a part with a harder core and rubbery outer layer. So in the additive manufacturing, the two different materials are going to be used, and these two different materials in which the one property is a very hard and one property is a soft. So the material can be built like the harder core with the rubbery outer layer. It means the core must be very harder and the upper part must be softer, and that is done with the help of a composite material. And with the additive manufacturing, the composite material also is going to be used, that is a carbon fiber reinforced plastic. This is the another one area. Hybrid this additive manufacturing and milling machines. So in recent trends, additive manufacturing is collaborated or it is mixed with the milling machines. As we know, in the automated this additive manufacturing, what are the products which are being manufactured, the accuracy is not good here. As we are depositing layer by layer, the accuracy is not going to be good. So to come up with this whatever we are lagging behind from the additive manufacturing, the milling machine is going to be used along with this additive manufacturing, that is the hybrid additive manufacturing and milling machine. That is the secondary operation, it is going to be done. Surface finish of a additive manufactured parts has all along been an issue in the successful adoption of AM technology for hardcore engineering applications. Printed metal parts often require the secondary operation. To encounter this issue, leading precision machine tool companies are introducing hybrid machines with the AM, that is the additive manufacturing and milling capabilities. So the machine is going to be produced with the both the automated additive manufacturing and the milling machine. One such example is a machine with a metal laser sintering unit that creates the part layer by layer and also has an integrated high-speed milling head which can machine layer by layer during the additive layer processing itself. So we are combining the additive manufacturing and the milling machine. So in the first, that the additive manufacturing, it produces the component by depositing layer by layer, and the surface finish or accuracy can be, it is done with the help of the milling machine. So both additive manufacturing and milling machine operations can be done in a single equipment, that is a hybrid automated additive manufacturing and the milling machine. This is the another one recent trends in the additive manufacturing. So with this we conclude the module number 5, that is the additive manufacturing. So totally I have made the 3 PPTs. The very first PPT, introduction to the additive manufacturing, then advantages and disadvantages of additive manufacturing, and in the second PPT we come across the 7 different additive manufacturing techniques, and in the third PPT, applications and recent trends in the additive manufacturing we come across. You please go through all these PPTs, and if you have any doubts or any clarification, feel free to ask. Okay.